Hi guys, I bet you can't believe I've got another video up so quickly on this channel, but I wanted to make a quick overview of the challenge I've been doing over on Instagram this week, which is called Folktale Week. I actually took part in this challenge last year too, and it's been a hell of a lot of fun, and I definitely really recommend it to you, especially if you enjoy illustration. So I wanted to begin by showing you a run through of all the pieces that I did this week, and if you'd like to see some still images of them, I'll have links to my Instagram in the description and at the end of the video. I wanted to illustrate folktales from around the world this year, so I spent the week leading up to the challenge trying to find stories that went with each of the prompts. I was also designing the illustrations to have the feel of book covers. I really wanted to create images that gave the feel of the complete story very quickly, and kind of definitively like a book cover will, but still make you interested in hearing the full story. Now, I debated telling the full stories here in the video with the images, but I only recorded footage of the last day. I got a little bit too excited to paint them, and by the time I realised that it was often a bit too late. It's really the trouble with doing digital painting versus traditional for me. I have to set up with traditional to record, so it's pretty hard to forget that I'm doing that, but it's just one click to start painting on Photoshop, so this is the point we're at. So if you'd like to read the full stories, I did write some very abridged versions of them in my Instagram posts, or you can always look up the titles that I've put on the left to read the full originals. So when approaching these illustrations, I think the practice from Inktober really was apparent to me, especially when it came to drawing the characters. It's something that I've been wanting to get better at for a very long time, and I think with Inktober, along with that 100 animal challenge that I did, it's all made me a lot more confident, especially with my initial sketches, and in turn that made doing Folktale Week a hell of a lot more enjoyable for me. I feel sometimes I may do a lot of challenges, both here and in general, and I do think if you're an artist, or even if you're just wanting to get into a new skill, it can be a really great way to kind of trick yourself into learning and practicing without the pressure of just sitting next to some blank piece of paper and just hoping to come up with an idea. I find it really helpful to have even just a word or a sentence to jump off from, especially when it comes to art, and I'd say that these challenges often offer you that opportunity. Now, I quite like breaking these videos up with a bit of chatty and musical sections now, so I'm going to stop chunnering on for now to show you the speed paint process behind the colony of cats painting. I took the steps you'll see with pretty much every painting of this week, so hopefully you can see how I created certain effects and such throughout the video. So I hope you'll enjoy this, and I'll catch up with you at the end.
read about this or hear this, that you used to go up on Mulholland Drive and park
every night
and visualize seeing yourself as...
Yeah, I would visualize,
This is when you were broke and poor.
Right, having directors interested in me and people that I respected saying, I like your work or whatever that is, and I would visualize things coming to me that I wanted or whatever. Drive home and think, well, I do have these things. They're out there. I just don't have a hold of them yet, but they're out there. I wrote myself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered, and I gave myself 5 years, or 3 years maybe, and I dated it Thanksgiving 1995. Just before Thanksgiving 1995, I found out that I was going to make $10 million.
So that was all the paintings I created for Folktale Week 2019. I'll be honest, besides Prompt Squad, I think this is probably my favourite challenge, and doing these pieces really tempts me to create some more illustrations inspired by folktales in the future, challenge you're not being on. And you'll have to tell me if you'd be interested in that and what you thought of Folktale Week, whether you took part or you think you might do next year, or your opinions on my art too. If you had some thoughts on that, I'd love to hear them. I hope you're all doing well. I've put up a new Prompt Squad video the other day, so make sure to check that out for this month's prompt if you want to take part, and I'll be back soon with some Christmassy themed videos to get us all into that Christmas spirit. So I hope you'll enjoy that, and I'll chat to you soon.